Good evening. Today we are going to see one more problem on principal stresses. So we are solving different problems, that is stresses we have in different way, or the angle we have in different way. Now in this you can see we have, that is, angle made is in clockwise direction. So before this, whatever two problems we have solved, in this we have anti-clockwise, and here angle made is clockwise, and whenever it is clockwise, then this angle will be considered as minus. So we have sigma x 100 MPa, sigma y 40 MPa, tau we have 60 MPa, theta. So we have theta actually minus 30 degrees. So here we have minus 30 degrees. And then we will go by analytical method first. So we have sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus sigma x minus sigma y by 2 cos 2 theta minus tau xy sin 2 theta. Now we will substitute values. Now here you have to keep in mind, so we have actually theta minus 30, so we have cos into 2 into minus 30, so this is actually minus 30, and then minus 60 sine 2 into minus 30 cos of minus theta we will get as cos theta. Then we will substitute the values, and then we will get sigma n. So now this minus and sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, so it becomes plus, and therefore we will get sigma n value, that is 136.96. So keep in mind 137 MPa we have value of sigma n. Then we will go sigma t, then we have sigma x minus sigma y by 2 sine 2 theta plus tau xy cos 2 theta. Now here we have 100 minus 40 by 2 sine 2 into minus 30 plus 60 cos of 2 into minus 30. And from this we will get value of sigma t, that is tangential stress, as 4 MPa. Then we will go for Pn. Now here theta is not required. This is most important. For principal stresses, we need not require angle of theta. Then we will substitute values 100 plus 40 by 2 plus minus root of 100 minus 40 by 2 plus 60 square. And from this we will get Pn 70 plus minus 67.08. Now Pn1. So we have to add this. So Pn1 we have actually. So Pn1, that is equal to 70 plus Pn1 is equal to 70 plus 67.08. So first value, that plus we have, and that will gives us major principal stress, and that will gives me value as 138, sorry, 137.08. And then Pn2 we have 70 minus 67.08, which is 2.95 MPa. So these values are very less. Sigma t we have 4. Pn2 we have actual 2.953, and this is 137. And if we will go with sigma n, 136.96. So these two are around same, 137 and 136.96. So that goes again 137. So now we will plot it. So 1 centimeter equal to 10 MPa because values are less. So OA we have 10 centimeter. So OA, which is sigma x, and that we will get it as 10 centimeter. So we have this as 10 centimeter. Then OB we have 4 centimeter, which is value of sigma y because it is given as 40. So 4 centimeter we have OB. So we will plot OB 4 centimeter. Then C is center of this AB, same way. Then we have AA1. So this is value of tau, which is AA1 is equal to BB1 is equal to 60 by 10 6. Then we will plot it, and then this will pass through center C. Now A1C or B1C will be considered as a radius, or A1B1 as a diameter, and we will plot the circle. And then from this we are going to plot angle of 2 theta. So we have seen, we have, that is theta we have seen, and due to that we are going to get angle 2 theta, that is equal to 60 degrees. Now because theta we have 30 degrees, minus 30 degrees. Why minus? Because that is clockwise from inclined plane. Now we have inclined plane A1 B1, and from this we have plotted is clockwise, so we have taken it as clockwise. In last two problems we have taken it anti-clockwise, and therefore we will get 2 theta, that is equal to 60 degree. So this angle that plays important role, you have to see from inclined plane, it is anti-clockwise or clockwise, whatever we have there, we have to plot same over here, considering a1 b1 as inclined plane, and then we will get 2 theta equal to 60 degree. Then we have plotted cp as line from the 60 degrees, and then we will draw perpendicular from this. So you can see this perpendicular cpm. So we have this as perpendicular, so this is very small. And then we will measure. Now we are in the same fashion, we have measured om, which is 13.6, and then 13.6 into 10, 136. There we have 136.96 MPa. So a small change in value. Then we have PM. Then you can see we have this as PM here, and we have this value of PM 0.4 centimeter. There also we got same 4 MPa, that is tangential stress. So then we will go with major principal stress. So we have N1, ON1, and we will get ON1 113.7. So that will be PN1 137 MPa. So you can plot it and you can measure it. I have drawn these with the scale, and from this I got all these values. Then we will have last N2, and then you can see this ON2. So this value, this is small value we have, and this we got as 0.3 centimeter, and from this we will get PN 2.3 into 10, and actually this is not 5. So we have this as 3 MPa. So we have this as 3 MPa. So likewise, we have plotted it. So we have different types of the problems, but the method we have same: OA, OB, C as center, join A1, B1, then A1, C as radius, plot the circle, measure 2 theta. If inclined makes anti-clockwise, plot anti-clockwise. If inclined make clockwise, plot clockwise. Then CP line from P, drop perpendicular, then PM, then connect OM, measure PM, measure ON1, measure ON2. So we have these steps. So more circle becomes easy when we will going to solve these problems. So today we will stop here only. Thank you.